Hey guys, happy to have a very interesting guest today and a very interesting story. Brand spanking new listing here in Toronto on the NEO exchange. PLBL is the ticker for Plantable. Dr. Nadja Pinnavaia joining us today, founder and CEO of the company, to talk about this really interesting story. Great to see you again, Nadja. Good to have you on the show to talk a little bit about this space specifically, because it's a different approach. I want to make that clear right out of the gate. It's a different approach to the plant-based side of things. Tell them a little bit about, the clinical side of this story and how that is going to help in, complete lifestyle changes.
Thank you very much, Brendan. It's wonderful to be here. So Plantable is plant-based healthcare. We are a clinically supported dietary intervention platform that brings in plant-based nutrition with personalized coaching with a digital lifestyle platform to make behavior change really easy. We know that what we eat today is impacting our health. It's driving excess weight gain, it's driving disease, it's driving inflammation. What we don't really know is that we're actually addicted to it. And so what Plantable does really well is cure the addiction to the added sugar, the highly processed ingredients, and the refined grains. So we bring immediate results with long-term change.
Let's talk about the clinically supported side, as you say, because I find this very, very interesting, and you're actually involved in a few studies currently in the US on the effectiveness of this diet specifically. Tell them about that.
Yeah, so my background was actually one of science. I have a geeky PhD in quantum chemistry, and I came from finance. So when I actually learned how today's modern diet was driving disease, I put together a program that wanted to address that addiction, as I mentioned. So that mingling of the delivery of plant-based nutrition with the coaching and with the lifestyle tools of support. When I launched the company 2 years ago, because of the science that was driving me, I wanted to actually collect clinical data. And so for the first 2 years, we collected what we call our foundational reboot results of our 28-day program. And we saw 5% reduction in weight. On average, people lose 9 pounds in the first month and then go on to lose 10, 20, 50 pounds. They get to that happy weight because it's about sustained change. They lose 2 inches of belly fat off the waist, and that's really important because that's inflammatory. And then they go on to drop blood sugar, inflammation, and reduce cholesterol. And what that actually means, so within 28 days, we reverse pre-diabetes. We've turned around type 2 diabetes in less than 4 months. And we help take people off statins. So with that foundational data, we caught the attention of leading medical institutions, including Weill Cornell, Johns Hopkins, and Memorial Sloan Kettering. And we're in randomized clinical trials with them to show the efficacy of Plantable as a dietary intervention in reducing the risk factors that are associated with cancers, including breast cancer and prostate cancer. And that includes weight, inflammatory tissue, gene expression. And then we're looking at the changes in the microbiome and blood sugar, cholesterol, inflammation, blood sugar, all of those metabolic factors that are associated with chronic disease. And those results should start to come through by the end of this year, opening up a wave to partnership platforms with cancer centers and physicians that are looking for an effective solution to accompany people on their journey of either cancer or chronic disease.
I want to talk a little bit about it's an important conversation, obviously, on the clinical side of things. I want to talk a little bit about that 28-day period because it's a specific time period, and I think there's a lot of people who may run into challenges and struggle in that initial kind of changeover from what they're doing now versus what they should be doing. What are some, I guess, two-part question. What are some of the challenges that you find people run into, or the more common challenges, and how are you able to kind of overcome those in that initial 28 days? And also talk a little bit about that coaching side of things as well, because it's very important to have that kind of ear or voice in your ear helping you along.
Well, you've just nailed it, Brendan. So our differentiator is we've got the science right. So we're bringing together behavioral psychology, the support of the personalized coach that really uses our kind of proprietary methodology of coaching, which is to overcome really the biggest challenge is sugar. So that sugar voice that comes screaming at 10 o'clock at night, or the pretzel voice, we onboard people, we form a relationship with them, we understand their routine, and we give them the tools to overcome that screaming voice, the brain addictive voice, combining it with the actual delivery of nutrient-dense plant-based meals designed to keep your blood sugar low, designed to be delicious, but designed to keep you full. And so when you combine those two, if you are nutritionally satiated from the food, and combining it with the support of a coach that's giving you accountability and motivation, that's what drives those immediate results and also sets the stage for long-term gains. So we sit at that intersection of those digital health platforms, the Nooms, the personalized coaching, but we combine it with the actual delivery of initially those plant-based meals, not just for the ease and convenience, but because we understand the biochemistry of the brain and the body, and we're keeping people full. Our results in those first 28 days are similar to someone who goes through a ketogenic diet. So rapid weight loss, the difference is ours is anti-inflammatory, and we're about resetting habits. And so for those long-term results.
I love the statement, using food instead of a pill to create, the end result, because so many people, are looking for that very quick fix and the quick, solution to this problem. I could go on forever, I think, on this topic, because it's so interesting to me personally. But talk a little bit about what we can expect from the company going forward.
Yes. So, the magic pill is being proven. So we'd all love that magic pill. The problem with the magic pill is it doesn't exist today. And the pill out there that is being used to manage chronic disease often comes with side effects. So the conclusion of those trials will show Plantable's efficacy as a dietary intervention in reducing and reversing chronic disease. So stay tuned for the announcement of those results. We're going to begin to see the results of those clinical trials at the end of the year. Stay tuned for growth, and stay tuned for the augmentation of our digital platform and the launch of a CPG product. Think pasta sauces, think pasta, the condiments, where we're actually going to be teaching people in their own homes. For those people that don't want to have prepared meals delivered to their house, we're giving them the basic building blocks of that plantable lifestyle combined with that digital platform, so that we can continue to get people to their happy weight effortlessly and easily, and optimize health and well-being and make the planet happy at the same time.
A brand new listing, guys, on the NEO exchange, as we mentioned, here in Toronto. PLBL is the ticker for Plantable. Dr. Nadja Pinnavaia, founder and CEO. An absolute pleasure. I hope we can do this again. Come back and give us an update in the future.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me, Brendan. Take care.
Have a great day. There we go, guys. Plantable, again, PLBL here in Toronto.